Good evening. Finally, good evening. Hello. And welcome along to the rFactor 2 Club at Overtake. Overtake.gg. And the two T's this week, which is, let's see, it is the Toyota AE86 at Tsukuba. Refresh this one, please. Ah, there we go. We at least get some images from the race. We are about halfway through race 1 on your screen right now because well, everybody else has made it, but I was stuck at work. Of course, all things just fall apart whenever I'm working late and I'm closing the store on a Thursday when I have racing. But that's the way it is. So Luca is currently leading, as you can see. He also has the best lap time of the race. Number 2 is Stig in the Castrol Toyota. It seems like it's a bit closer between, well, a little bit maybe, between Crash in 3rd and Dennis in 4th. I obviously have no idea where everybody qualified, so well, I do think I know where Luca qualified. Dan is in 5th position. In a anime livery of sort. Steve is in 6th. Of course, Steve is in a Castrol livery on his Toyota. After all, he do have a long history with Castrol in real life. Oh, very deep on the brakes into turn 1. We continue. 7th position right now is Malcolm. And just behind his teammate Daniel. Seem to be a bit more on the drifty side of things. Following in 9th position is Ignacio. Tenth position is Paddy, who has all sorts of cars coming up behind her. Paddy in the Alitalia livery. Custom livery made by Yves for his car. And Juha is in 11th position. And also in 12th position we find Kasper. Oh! And that's the domino. Oh, and that did... who fell down there? Stig was on the receiving end of that one. Kasper way too late on the brakes, hitting Juha into turn 1. And then Juha spun and then collected Stig in the middle of that. And the last car on the server right now is Edward, who retired very early on the race, from what I can see. Hi Hugo. Yeah, this is race 1 already. Oh, Kasper. Really applying pressure to Juha. Wait, is Steve out now? Yeah, he is. Track side. Let's drifting around the corner, and then oh, that's a big hit to the and we are back looking at the replay, and now suddenly Kasper finds himself in the wall. Oh, doesn't. Well, there is input to the steering wheel there, but that's strange. That was like the steering wheel disconnected going into the last corner. Yeah, that was the wheel disconnecting. That is what I'm thinking too. There you go. Well, that's only 3 drivers out then. So Juha is about to be lapped by Dan then. Oh, mighty close. Speaking of close, Dennis and Crash is half a second apart for second position. The gap between Malcolm and Daniel in 6th and 7th is also pretty close. Oh, okay, it was a big lag on my game. Something seconds left, so it will be excuse me, will be one more lap then. Crash and Dennis are about to embark on the last lap of the race. I see that Daniel has fallen down by a second or so to Malcolm. Dennis very late on the brakes into turn 1. Dennis hasn't quite given up yet. Oh, big tank slap for both of them. Oh, crashes off the road. That surely will be the momentum that Dennis needs to go by. It is. Second to last corner of the race. And across the line, and Dennis is indeed second. Wow. We jump back a bit as well, because there's not that low. The gap between Malcolm and Daniel is a little bit longer, though. It is for over a second. No, it's not. It's 0.7 of a second now. Well, Malcolm will take the 6th position, and Daniel is 7th then. So Luca wins the race ahead of Dennis. Crash in 3rd, Stig in 4th, Dan in 5th, Malcolm 6th, Daniel 7th, Ignacio 8th, Paddy 9th, Juha 10th, and then into the retirements with Casper, Steve and Edward. A lively first race indeed. And it's about time for me to join the Discord, I guess, because I should be able to to take part in race 2. Yeah, it looked like the race was a bit what's it called? Yeah, active, lively. Thanks, Crash. Yeah, I caught that on the stream. Right, let's try to get a lap or two in practice then. Right to qualifying then. So Super Bowl qualifying, as we usually do. Oh, should have braked a bit more. I guess that's good enough. Hmm. 101.2. Slowest time on the board so far. Well, Crash has bailed out of the flying lap, I can see, so I will at least have one car behind me on the grid. And Luca also had to bail on his fast lap. Well, I'm not starting furthest back then, so that's good. Oh, Ignacio has... Right, so... Right, so... So the overlay is set. So that's going to be interesting then. So Dennis fastest on qualifying then, ahead of Edward, Dan and Stig, all within 7/10 of a second. Daniel in 5th, Paddy 6th, Malcolm, Kasper, me, Juha, and then Luca, Crash and Ignacio. Well, I can hear that these cars should suit Steve pretty well, even there's a horn. Oh, I see. Really loud for it to come through my headphones and onto the speaker on the other stand here. It's gonna be fun. I hope it's gonna be fun. Because my day up until this point has been proper. Well, the bottom of the bucket is an expression in Norwegian. It hasn't been a... Well, I've had a pleasant evening, but this wasn't it. A pleasant day. Let's put it that way. But the headache has mostly cleared now, so it's... yeah. Right. So time is up. Warm-up is done. Right, here we go. I think 30 liters would be enough. Yeah, good luck and have fun. Right, so we do have a gantry with lights just above our head, which is nice. Easier to see the lights popping in for doing the start then, at least. Thanks, Hugo. I will try. These are cars that doesn't suit me. Yes, indeed he is. Casper says hi, by the way, Hugo. Yeah, no, these are cars that I generally don't do all that well with. Let's, there we are. Whoa! Oh, squeeze, squeeze. Welcome. That's Luca. Oh. I was gonna say, I'm usually not doing too well with these Toyotas. But they're quite popular with the rest of the guys. So, of course we keep them in rotation. Oh, Casper has left the race. Malcolm has left the race too. Did jinx Casper? Possibly. There isn't any evidence saying that it didn't. Ooh. Don't look at the chat. Okay, so the aliens have left us ahead. It's not Paddy. It's the next car ahead of us. Oh, and one last thing. Because pinballing between the walls and Bathurst with the hypercars is gonna be fun. I don't think we're catching up to Paddy up ahead either. So at least we can say that I've picked a combo that doesn't play to my strengths. Oh wow, I lost a lot of time into the last corner there. To be fair, I was looking at Paddy, who seemed to have a very wide line coming into it. Oh, just outside of 59. It's not going to be a 59 on this lap either. Well held, Paddy. Can't really concentrate properly on this again. The bad day I've had up until this point is manifesting in the driving here as well. Yeah, Paddy is really sending it. Whoa. Well, the last couple of days even. Full flag. Oh, that was way too late. Saved it. Well, it started with ST. I guess this will be the last lap of the race. Nope. And they made it round, so it will be one more. Oh well, that's a race done at least. I kept Paddy honest for it. Yeah, see ya. So much going on Discord at the moment. Yeah, no, it was a fun duel. Really, really good. Well, anyway, I will be back through the weekend with some rallying, both in RBR and in the AWRC. So there will be a bit of that coming up. So thank you so much for tuning in, everyone. Do enjoy whatever's left of your Thursday, and I will catch you all later. So take care and goodbye. See ya.